Tell Tone there's some real money in the room.
You are now tuned into the Bob Report.
Last week, we spoke on Finesse2tymes and his 10-year-old artist, F&G King.
Okay.
Well, recently, King was seen on live threatening Charleston White, the 10-year-old.
Charleston White, you get caught, you get smacked, and we gonna strip you. And that's on your memory life. You ain't gonna be somewhere 6 feet under.
The 10-year-old says he'll put him in the ground.
Oh, man.
So, in return, Brother Charleston called CPS on Finesse2tymes, saying for child endangerment, smoking weed around a child, gambling around a child.
Oh, man, so.
On live.
Yes, ma'am. I only have rapper names and street names, but I'm sure they're easy to find. Yes, ma'am. I want to make a report of child neglect and child endangerment.
Okay, so before we get into those concerns, I do need to collect some basic information on everyone involved.
Yes, ma'am.
I also want to let you know that your identity has been returned and confidential by state law.
Oh, no. I don't want mine to be confidential. I want mine to be identified. I want them to know I did it because I work with children, and it's an obligation to report something when you think children are in danger.
Okay, what's your name?
Charleston White.
Right, fuck. Say, man.
What do you think about this, man?
Finesse. I'm really gonna stay out of that because look like he got the cops on. I won't speak on nothing Finesse got going when I see the cop White back there. We used to have Tales from a Crib.
Let's go.
We used to have a police in the neighborhood. We used to call him Whitehead. Now Whitehead wasn't Whitehead, but Charleston White is the new Whitehead.
Cop White is his new name? Cop White.
No, we're gonna call him the
Character
White. That's the
unlocked.
White cop.
Cop White is the new.
Say, we had a police in the hood named Whitehead. Now,
So
Whitehead,
hold on, before you get started, you got Charles.
Bob up over there, Bob.
Now you got
Bob, you might have to figure out the rest of that when the
Cop
story over.
White. All right, go ahead. Tales from a Crib. I bet you didn't unlock the new.
I know it. See, Bob got a problem, y'all. When his mind go to thinking, he go to talking. He gotta let it out. He don't give a He trying to get something out that brain. Say, man, we had a police called Whitehead, man. And Whitehead worked in the projects. And this the most feared white police there was. He worked in Pac-Man on Colors.
Okay.
Yeah, if y'all know who that is.
Yeah.
But anyway, say Whitehead was a bad motherfucker. Had my running in Whitehead. Whitehead had been shot down and everything. Well, Charleston is the new Whitehead. But he's the internet Whitehead. You ought to know not to be with Whitehead. Whitehead was the most feared motherfucker boy police cop until he got old. I remember one time my partner shot a down one time. He said the next right over here on the block in red, he gonna gun him down. Well, it wasn't even 10 minutes after that. Pulled up in a Fiero with a top down. He pulled right to the corner, Little John and Peyton with his top down. He was flamed up with red. My partner ran up and he popped off on him. He took the gun, he threw it inside the little homegirl house and lost. The girl wouldn't give him back the gun when she found out that it was her boyfriend that he got down on, cause he seen it from the house. That's really what he meant. Next he just tried to make it seem to us like he gonna pop the but he knew the was down there in his girl house. He just wait for the He had already had on his mind. We had to find that out later on in the big story. But anyway, me and him walking down the street 2 days later, and we walking down the street. I said, man, I kept hearing some little squeaky brakes behind me and shit. So I turned around, I kind of glanced. I said, oh, shit. I told my partner, he said, what's wrong? I said, man, don't look back. He said, what's wrong, man? I said, here behind us. I'm talking about this talking like this and behind us real slow like this, man. I said, what police creep up in a police car? And I mean, he let us walk all the way up to Little John to the end of the corner on Miller. We turned to right on Miller. By the time we hit that right on Miller, got a helicopter almost landing on top of our mother. We got to the store by like 5 more cars, 6 more cars, pull up and rushed us, cut us off. Whitehead told me to keep walking, told my partner to get down on the ground. And that was the end of that story. Charleston is the new Whitehead.
He be sitting around lurking and waiting.
Well, you know, not really. You know, stay. You got. Look, man. I tell you what. Charleston bring him in. You feel me? You bring him in. You know, they bring him in. Got another motherfucker. Police. You want the police to come in with your arm behind you. That problem, Charles, mother. Some of niggas by their hand, cause he one of them. He hit you one of them. No, he's the internet police, but he's the renegade police. He's the bad cop, good cop. Am I making sense to anybody? I know I am. If Bob is feeling me, I know y'all is too. He's the internet good cop, bad cop. He can turn it to, you know, he's crooked. He's the crooked internet police, Mr. the new C. White, whatever he called.
Cop White.
Cop White. That's C. White, C. White. Y'all know who's Charleston. Everybody now already told you what it is, but I don't, hey man, I'm the judge. When you get in here, I'm just gonna sit you in time out. He gonna rough you up. I advise you don't let him catch you. You know, and he comes inside your house, the police that steals your money and runs out the door. We remember Denzel Washington and the other color, he served a warrant and they came in there on training day and they robbed the goddamn house. That's Charleston. Charleston is the Denzel Washington on training day. He that type of police, if that's the character you want. You understand me? When it comes down to this internet. My bad. Eyeball is the cop. I'm trying to tell Charleston. Eyeball the police. Eyeball the cop.
Who you think wrong in this situation?
Huh?
Who you think is wrong in this situation?
Ain't nothing wrong in the situation. See, Charleston is a cop. That means he can find out what's wrong, he can either do it wrong and play the right role. See, it's when you got to deal with Eyeball in Charleston. Eyeball calling the CPS on you. Charleston gonna try to get the mama some help. Eyeball gonna the rap nigga around the week. Yeah, got that coming. Charleston gonna say, hey man, just get the man back, the lady back in the chat, let her get some fun. That's what Charleston gonna do, and get her some help and get her back on the right track. Eyeball, everything. What? Didn't you see him? He was with him. Right there. He was with him. Gonna send all you mother CPS. Yeah. Gonna send all you. Yeah, he ain't gonna leave a stone unturned. The sad thing, when Charleston finishes talking, he gonna make it seem all justified. Yeah. And then we gonna say, you know what people gonna say? This up, man. He sit there and call CPS on Finesse, man. Well, and the guy, baby, Charleston, that he didn't call no CPS on him, man. He just made it aware when he said something about him. The CPS will be watching. Cause you can't take in a child and let the people see the bad side of the child, nigga, and claim that you're doing some real. We already know the from PMG. When he was that, he couldn't cuss around me. I'll slap the on PMG. I don't play all that. Y'all grown whenever y'all get to sleep. You hear me? Yeah, when y'all start pulling guns on your videos, guess what? You won't be living here. You don't stay here. When they living like that, they don't live here.
Hey, real tone, there's some real money in the room.